Okay, and we're back. So we are going to go into our Seller Tools account here, and we're going to check and see how the changes we made to our listing in our Seller Central account using our listing manager has had an effect on our listings. So we're going to go ahead and click on our shadow box here. Now, I did check in Seller Central to make sure that the title and everything has changed, and it has. So we are going to go back here. Now, if you want to change the title up here in your Seller Tools account, you could do that from the product page, and I can show you that later. However, it's fine to name this whatever you would like. It does not have any effect on your Seller Central account. So if you remember last video, we tagged everything that wasn't indexed as not indexed. So what we're going to do is go into the filter again, and we're going to pull up those same ones. So we're going to try and index we're going to find the ones that are not indexed by checking those or the ones that we mark not indexed by checking those tags. So we're going to filter by tags, and the tag that we're going to pull up is the one that we have, which is not indexed. So it has one of these, and it's going to give you, we only have one tag right now, so we'll just go ahead and click on that one. And then we're going to save, and it's going to pull up all the ones that are not indexed, right? Or the ones that were not indexed. Now, what we're going to do is refresh this data. So we're going to refresh the index, and it's going to say, are you sure? And we're going to say yes. So what this is going to do is go out and refresh the index check for this particular ASIN. And when it's done, it's going to come up to the top right-hand side into this notification bell. You can also refresh your screen. If it's taking a little bit long, sometimes it's done. It just needs a screen refresh. So we're just going to give it a minute. While we do that, I'm going to show you a couple different things on what you can do. Some people like to do additional tags. So if something is not indexed and you've done something to it, you can put an additional tag. If something is not indexed or is indexed, but for some reason you don't want it in your PPC or you do want it in PPC, so there's all different kinds of tags that you can put on here for different VAs. There's also tags in products, of course, but this is just for the keyword manager. So it looks like the notification bell is telling us here, when we look on this, that the index recheck is finished. So what we're going to do is go ahead and refresh our screen. Once we refresh our screen, we should see if the changes we've made on Amazon have had any effect on the indexing for these particular keywords. So let's just let that come up, and then we can take a look. See if we've given it enough time. Awesome. So this is a really, really great example of how just a few minutes of time can completely optimize your listing. All of these ones that were previously not indexed, had an X, are now indexed. So what I like to do is go ahead and remove that tag because it is indexed now and it does not deserve that not indexed tag. So we can go ahead and remove that. You can also bulk remove them by clicking on each of them and then removing that tag. But I'm just going to go ahead and just click on all of these ones. I probably won't do all of them, so I don't make you sit here while I'm doing that. Once you remove that tag, it's just going to go right back into your keyword manager without a tag and just be in there as an actual keyword phrase. Now, the one thing you do want to do is check and see if anything did not get indexed. So here's a couple things. And I can see right now probably why. We probably didn't put the word rectangle, but that's okay because actually ours is not a rectangle. Ours is a square. So in this case, you can decide, do I want to have it indexed for rectangle? Do I want to add that into my listing? Or do I want to just archive this keyword? I think I'm just going to archive this keyword because actually it's not a rectangle and I think it won't convert well. So I'm going to go ahead and archive that. And here's American flat frames. So if yours is made in the US, you can go ahead and add that. But if it's not, then you might want to archive that. Just depends on what you want to do. So this, like I said, is a very good example. Let's just keep going through here and just see how many of these keyword phrases we were able to get indexed. Look at all of these that are indexed that used to be not indexed. Great, great, great indication of how well just using that listing manager helps you to get optimized for those particular keywords. So I probably don't have the word acrylic. Ours is actually not acrylic, it's glass. So we can go ahead and just remove that if we want to do that. If we want to keep it because we want to give someone who wants acrylic an option for acrylic to have actual nice glass, we can leave it. That's just completely up to you. I know I don't have dried flowers, but that's a really great one. So if I were to have used every single keyword in that listing manager, which we did not, we did it very quickly and only used some of them, most likely all of these would be indexed. And you can just see there's 4 pages of keywords that were not previously indexed that are now indexed, which just really is the key to optimization. Once you do that, you can take your keyword list from your keyword manager. You can set up PPC campaigns. You can decide on which ones you want to use for launches or for some of your ManyChat flows for ranking. There's all different kinds of things that you can do with those. So hopefully this has helped you to see how quickly and easily you can optimize a listing you already have, or of course create a brand new listing. Just very, very quickly, whereas it used to take spreadsheets and days and WordPlus and just all kinds of things. It's very, very quick and easy to do with the listing manager and the keyword manager. If you have any questions, of course, please reach out. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to set up some alerts, which I feel is one of a very important piece with a new product that you have in your Seller Tools dashboard. Whether it's a new product or a product you already have, important to set up those alerts both at the ASIN and the keyword level. So I will see you then.